Here with the world's most famous long snapper, Jake Olson from USC. First of all, congratulations on getting into a game. That was a really big story. It had to be obviously a huge moment for you.
Yes, thank you, and great being here. And obviously was one of the best moments of my life. I mean, it was significant for a lot of reasons, but just to be out there with my teammates, everyone who made that possible, and obviously with the fans and college football fans just as a whole who've been following my story for a while. It just was an awesome moment for all of us.
You think about a long snapper. If you never know the long snapper's name, if you never mention his name, he's doing a great job. He's perfect, right? But what is it about you that you were able to, after losing your sight at age 12, kind of hone in on that position and perfect that position?
Well, I played center for my 7th and 8th grade flag football team, and it was something, hiking with one hand, and I was pretty good at it, and continued even to play after I lost my sight. But it was fun, semi-competitive flag football. Right. And so when I went into high school, it was I went to Orange Lutheran, so it was in the Trinity League out in California there, and with Mater Dei and St. John Bosco and a lot of powerhouses, and so much more competitive tackle football, much more serious, and I just didn't really, obviously I wasn't going to play center, and just didn't think a position I could have out there that was really going to let me contribute. So didn't play my freshman and sophomore year, and finally going to my junior year, I was just dying to get back out there, needed to get back out there, just missed it so much, didn't want to regret not playing football throughout my high school years. And so I came upon the long snapping position, and I originally thought it was going to be like snapping under center at a shotgun, which is one hand, and I was rudely awakened to the reality of it, which is much different and a lot more skill and talent to it. So learned how to do that, and then eventually, played varsity my junior, senior year, and then was applied to USC and was offered a spot there on the team.
What is it about long snapping that enables you to use your other senses? Or maybe the better question is, how do those other senses affect the way you're able to be successful as a long snapper?
Well, I'm a big golfer, and I think by playing golf, especially after going blind, and really honing in on that part of the brain where it is about feel, it's about muscle memory, it's about understanding just your body and the movements, and reproducing the same movements over and over again. And so when that translated over to long snapping, it was just first learning the technique, and then once you found the right way to do it, understanding what that felt like, and then just repeating it over and over and over again. And and that's really what it comes down to. I mean, a lot of long snappers will look when they snap, but there's a lot of them that will take an original look, just get lined up and kind of just get their bearings. But then when they actually snap the ball, they actually won't even look necessarily through their legs. Because it is, it's a feel thing, and it's just repetitiveness.
I mean, Quade Luganbill, Tom Luganbill's son, is an aspiring long snapper. Would you recommend to him to blindfold himself to kind of take that out of the mix and get more of a feel for it?
Absolutely. I mean, anytime you can exercise multiple parts of your brain and fully kind of understand the relationship of just all your body parts moving together and creating, what is going to turn out to be a successful snap, I think that's, vital to understanding really anything at its core. And so, I think that'd be a great idea.
Your teammates obviously reveled in the fact of you getting into the game. You could see the excitement in their actions. Did they ever give you a hard time about stuff? I mean, in a good-natured way? Because
absolutely. If I said 80% of what they did to me on the show right now, that we'd have the NCAA cracking down on USC. I was like, no, but they love me. We got a brotherhood there, and yes, the other specialists. I mean, we toss and warm up, and it's happened probably 3 or 4 times since I've been there. Which again, to preface, I'll say it's a compliment at the end of the day that they forget I'm blind.
Yeah.
But there's been plenty of times where they've just toss in, and usually someone will be next to me, catch the ball, hand it to me, I'll toss. They toss it to the person next to me, catch the ball. But there'll be sometimes where they'll just throw it right back, and then like halfway through, like, oh, good shake, Trent, and then it's like, and all of a sudden, I'll just get hit in the face with the ball. So I mean, like it's all
Thanks
fun.
a lot, guys.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, and then they're like, well, why didn't you catch it?
September 1st, UNLV. Looking forward to seeing you out there. Thanks a lot for joining us.
All right,
today.
thank you.